All right, video number 2. We got the tank in. So we got the tank in. Everything's plugged up. The float should work in it now. So it should be good. Yeah, this car's what, 27 years old? 1998, 27, 28 years old, something like that. So I built this car in 2004. No, 2006. The year my father passed away, I bought this car. Now, to give you some history on the machine, I bought the machine from one of my acquaintances, and the motor was blowed up in it. We don't need to mention his name because that's irrelevant at this time. 27 years later, here it is. Now, when I bought the car, transmission was out, the motor was on the floor in his garage. Picked up the motor, picked up the car. I paid $4,000 for this car. Now, granted, he still owed on the car, so I paid him what was owed on the car, and then he gave me the car. And the engine and the transmission. So, at that time, did not have a garage or anywhere to work, so I took the car to my dad's friend. I don't know if he's still alive or not, Rick Phillips. He was in Hickson, Rick Phillips' garage. And Rick got the car. Now granted, in this iteration it is now, it's been through 4 sets of wheels, 2 sets of springs, 2 sets of shocks, struts, 2 sets of fog lights. What else? It had different sets, 3 sets of seats in it. Not really sure what else has been on it. Anyway, this is what it looks like now. So the iteration it is now, it belongs to Curtis now. I gave it to Curtis. Sold it to him. Sold it to him for probably a little less than what I paid for it when I bought it. But it's gonna need some work. 20 years of driving it. It shows. It needs painted. We just did the rear suspension, front suspension on it. Still needs an alignment. It's gonna need new tie rod ends. It's gonna need all kinds of new stuff for it to handle like it did when I put it together. So we're gonna work on it. And me and my father didn't get to work on the car together. Although the last thing I did for him was he had a 71 Chevelle. I put a starter on it. It went out in his front yard. So I went over there and put a starter on it and cranked it up and it ran, and then somebody stole the car out of the driveway. Isn't that irony? I put a starter on it. I should have just not put a starter on it and just left it. They wouldn't have got a starter, but either way, they probably towed it away, if anything. That's another story. Aside from that, history on the machine there. Probably put 2 fuel pumps in it. One leaked. The gasket leaked on it. I don't know why, but put another one in it. The gasket held. Pump itself was still good, but the gasket didn't seal up good. So he put one in it when he thought it shorted out a wire. He thought the fuel pump was bad, and he didn't do the float right, so the float quit working. So now we're fixing the float. Aside from that, I think we're going to see more of Big Curtis. Just so you know, there's 2 Curtises. There's Little Curtis and Big Curtis. Big Curtis is Curtis Sr., Little Curtis is Jr. Of course, Big Curtis is willing to learn because he's up on the back of this car. He's definitely mechanically inclined. Little Curtis, not so much. We'll get him there, though. We will get him there. Aside from that, got the gas tank back in it. I helped him get it lined up. Put the straps back on it. He's buttoning it up. We're trying to tighten this thing up so he can drive it back to work. Still needs a lot of work. But how many of you haven't taken a car you're working on and driven it to work? Old Vanilla Ice, I worked on it while I drove it to work. This car, when I got it back from Rick Phillips, I went over there and helped him put the motor together. And then they put the motor in it because I was at work. But I helped put the motor together. I wanted to learn a few things about the modular engine, so when he was putting it together. I definitely got a lesson when he took it apart. All the rods were bent, the valves were bent in the heads. This is what happens when you don't put oil in a motor and you drag race the car constantly. You don't put no oil in it. It had no oil in it. The bearings, the rear main bearings, the main bearings that are on the main caps, they were gone. They were non-existent. Took the cap off, no bearings. It got so hot, it burned them up. They were just gone. They weren't there. Crank was bent. When I say bent, it was so bent, you couldn't turn the motor over. You had to loosen up the main caps to turn the motor over with a torque wrench. It was done. Started fresh. New block. New steel crank. 4340 steel crank. H-beam rods. I went with the best stuff I could get. Granted, if I was going to supercharge it or run some nitrous, it would hold up. The bottom end can hold 1,000 horsepower. That's what it's built for. Pretty much just drive it to work. No power adders. I old schooled it like Pop said. I don't need all that. Car run good. It run good the way it was. Had plenty of people jump on it when it was in its fresh heyday. Had people looking for me. But, I never saw them. Oh man, when I catch you on the highway. You know what this car look like. There ain't too many that look like it around here, so you know what it look like. Here I am, come get some. Threats. Always making threats. Catch you on the highway, we'll see. Catch you on the side street, we'll see. Never call anybody. Like the young people say, you can catch these hands. You can catch some of this F-O-R-D. See if you can hang. Anyway, got a few things in the mix. I'm gonna work on his car. I'm gonna work on Vanilla, Big Sister. Try to get everything straightened up, everything ready. You got lots of shows coming up. Ponies in the Smokies is in a week, or is it 2 weeks? Next week. Ponies in the Smokies starts next week. Not this coming week, but the week after that. It's the 23rd. Starts on a Monday or Sunday. Anyway, Ponies in the Smokies lasts a whole week. But granted, I don't have vacation for that. If I did, I would be there. It'd be the first year I've ever been. And I watched the videos and it looks like a real good time. Lots of car meets, lots of cruise-ins, that kind of thing. They got drag racing. They got, what else they got? Some kind of, they go to the Dragon. That looks like a fun thing. Now, we can go to the Dragon anytime. I've yet to go to the Dragon, but I plan on taking old Frank over there to the Dragon and see what kind of good time we can have. It handles pretty good, so let's see what we can happen with that. But I want to get Vanilla ready and take Vanilla to the Dragon because it's set up more for corner carving. So that's what I'm working on. Anyway, thought I'd give y'all an update. And so we'll catch y'all on the next video. Curtis working. We'll try to get him in more. He's more of my helper, so we'll try to get him over here and get him busy. We got 3 Mustangs in this yard, so y'all keep it 20 ditches.